Hi, welcome to Crafty Chaos. I'm Laura.
And I'm Sherry.
And we are blessed to have Lucy, Sherry's daughter, with us today, helping us out with our craft. We are doing today our egg diorama that we were telling you about. So this is what it looks like, and we've put it on a glass candlestick. This is it in that view. We hope you can see. And here's what you're going to need. We found these paper egg dioramas on Amazon, and they were sold in a pack of 12. You might be able to get them less, but they're more expensive. So we got these. And we're going to show you today how to paint them so they look like chocolate eggs. You can do sugar eggs. We haven't attempted that yet. Let's see. Let's go over some material list.
Yeah, sure.
So we got some bunny figurines.
Yes, little tiny bunnies.
Little tiny bunnies.
Tiny. You can find these anywhere. Well, these we got at Hobby Lobby, but we saw at Dollar General had some little white, solid white ones that you could paint to look like chocolate inside the chocolate egg. So here you go.
We got paper flowers. Sherry got some nice little. These feel like clay.
They do feel like clay.
But I'm not sure what they are. They could be paper.
Little tiny flowers of different colors.
Little bigger flowers. Same idea. And then we made our own clay eggs.
Yeah, we made these
out of air dry clay.
Just white air dry clay. I picked up some white ones. After I painted mine and they dried, I put a gloss, Mod Podge on them just to give them a little shine. But
that's a neat idea. And you can see I have like a white side on mine.
Yeah, and that's how mine turned out too.
I didn't fret over that because one side's got to be glued down. And then we also got some paper grass to put in there. And we have wooden, like little birch blocks to set our bunnies on, or you can use a craft stick, and we're going to show you how to do that as well,
because it helps the bunny stick up inside the hole so you can see it better. And we have glue gun, E6000, just to attach your egg to your glass candlestick if you're using that. And did you say what color paint you're using?
I am using burnt sienna and burnt umber, and I'm going to show you how to mix that up so that it shows up as like a chocolate color. So you're going to mix up mostly burnt umber, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Burnt umber, yep. This is going to be the majority
of it.
Real. I mean, they really do. Mine looks like a Hershey's dark special chocolate.
She's got the special dark. It's not really that much darker than this one, but I mean, they look so real. They look delicious.
They do.
So
Mom told me that they actually used to have edible ones.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, that's how we were. So you just pour some in there, just enough to make sure however many you're going to do so they kind of match. And you put 2 coats on.
Yeah.
And I might not have enough.
It's hard to tell.
It really is.
Yeah. And we already painted the inside of that one for demonstrative purposes.
Yes.
It's got to be dry on the inside so she can hold it and not get it all over her hands.
And then just a little burnt sienna. And we're just going to take our little craft stick, and you can see how that just kind of makes a chocolate. And we used y'all can get the expensive paint if that's what you want to do. I think ours is folk art.
Yeah.
Do you want
some lotion?
No, thank you.
I'm only interrupting about my hands are dry because we're just coming out of winter. So
mine are too.
So like the clay will dry on your hands when you're messing with the clay. So
I'll do it afterwards.
It's best to get that on there as kind of a little shield from your paints.
I think that is going to be a very good chocolate color.
Oh, yummy. Taste it to be sure.
So, yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. I know one person that would definitely eat that.
Yes, she is.
So we're just going to take this. So, and if you're going to be in a hurry to do this and use a heat gun, please be careful because this is paper mache and the layers will start to come off.
Yes, they will.
We learned that the hard way.
We sure did.
And see how that just goes on really. The first coat looks somewhat.
What are you doing?
What's she taking now? She's such a
The
thief.
big
I've
cornstarch.
made that razzle frazzle.
They have, and she is such a thief. So the first coat is going to go on, and it's going to look light. But by the time you get your second coat on, it'll look like that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And we're just showing you basically how to mix the colors. That's
Chocolate
it.
beauty.
Yep. And
Yep.
I'm going to put this up, and we are going to go on to decorating.
Yes, we are. Okay.
I'm going to move this over here. It is not food.
But
It's
it
not
can
food.
be.
It's not food.
So then what we're using is cornstarch. We have our silicone molds. These are from, well, both of ours are from Iron Orchid Designs, I.O.D.
They're very cool.
Yeah, they're very nice and solid, very detailed. They have a rim around the edge. Of course, we're not getting paid by I.O.D. We're just saying
But
this
it
is
does
why we
make
like
a
these.
huge
It does.
difference.
It does. Each little mold has a rim around the edge, so it's easy to pop
Watch out.
out. And what I'm doing is I'm just getting some cornstarch in there. It helps your air dry clay to pop out. I like, there's all different brands of air dry clay. The one brand we like is Sculpey.
Is that what you ended up getting?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
tried other brands that were recommended. I looked online, this brand, whatever. And I go and get it, and it's too wet. It's a wet clay, very sticky. So that didn't work out for
I
me.
did hear DOS is a very good brand.
Okay. Yeah, as long as it's drier and it's not like sticking to your hands like gum, like chewed gum. So you just put a light coating of cornstarch on there to help your mold pop out. And what I'm making now is just the rim. Here, the trim.
Yeah, the trim molding of it.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't take it off. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's this.
So
And I did paint this white to prevent cracking. And there was some cracking right here. And I fixed it by painting some Titebond Quick and Thick. And that stops the preventative cracking further.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is a very good tip
and
to
so
know that.
Titebond, right? Titebond, you'll
Quick
need
and thick.
Titebond Quick and Thick.
Mhm.
You'll need that to put. Well, we recommend it because everybody else recommends it, and it works great.
It does.
You're gonna need that to apply your trim, the white going around the edge of your mold, and also you'll need your hot glue gun to put your decorations on.
You want to go ahead and be working some
Sure.
clay.
So
I think your mom did.
I brought clay.
Did you use a flower or anything on yours?
I did.
So you
to
okay? So
decorate
you
with?
didn't. Yeah, you didn't bring your. the
No,
thing-
I
okay,
didn't.
Okay.
No, but I did decorate with flowers, a flower here and a flower down here, again to cover a crack like you were talking about.
Yeah,
Um,
and I didn't because this is a boy rabbit, so I was making him
getcha.
more masculine. So the girl rabbit that I'm getting ready to do, I will probably do a little more feminine.
mhm.
I'm gonna try and make mine like woodsy on the inside.
Okay.
Not super woodsy, but you know,
Yeah.
cute woodsy.
And you need to roll it so that it, and I don't know which trim you're wanting to use. Like you might want to use a different one. I don't think I
I
got
kind of like this one.
Okay.
Like that.
Let me
Yeah.
get you some.
But I also like the flowery ones.
And you're supposed
Let me
to
just know which
roll.
one.
You're supposed to kind of like roll with your thumb your mold in here. Yeah, from the inside out. This is a skinny little mold of trim that I'm doing. So, and I'll make one for all y'all if y'all want one.
Well, she will eat it. So I'm going to need
She
you
will.
to be very careful.
She will pick up anything, won't you, honey?
Maisie, please go in your little crate.
It's too much fun out here, Mom.
She's a wild one.
But you just kind of roll it. I'm just trying to cut the edges off here. Oh, I think I got a mazel hair in mine.
I'm taking forever to make my clay worm.
It takes a while. It does take a while.
Yep, and you just got to get it.
See, mine isn't.
Cut off
Me
nicely.
too. Do you
but
need more?
I don't.
I've got some. Right here. I've got some right in that bag.
I don't
And
know.
clumps.
Keep on rolling.
But see, it's a nice dry clay. It doesn't really stick to my hands that much. I use the Nara clay, air dry clay, the white clay, and it was very, very sticky. So I would not recommend that for molds. I'm sure it's good for something, but I wouldn't recommend Nara for molds. That's all. I'm sure it has a good purpose in this life.
Oh yeah, you've got a tiny.
What is happening?
Don't talk to her. We try to leave her alone.
Oh my gosh! I've never listened to that.
Yeah.
I've never heard her make that noise.
Come on, go in crate.
Go in crate.
Because we've been trying to calm you down for a while now.
Well,
right?
She knows.
So yeah,
It's not Taco because he'd be.
Yeah, Taco's horrible scratching on your leg.
we're trying to get her down.
Taco is my dog. She's a little Chihuahua mixed with I don't know what. But I love him. He just doesn't like many people. Okay, it's taken me forever to get this big long snake in there. But let's see. It should pop out.
That's a laugh.
It should pop out pretty simply. My laughs are not normal, as we know.
Mine are neither.
Mazel Jane.
Stop, baby.
Okay, who needs a...
How cute.
So what you're going to do is Titebond.
Do you need another worm?
I do need a worm. Or you can give it to Aunt Laura. She'll be needing a worm.
Should I do like the unicorny one? I don't know. I kind of want to do a flowery one now.
Do whichever one you want. I'm getting ready to give you molds so you can make them.
Okay.
Okay, so
you don't have to make mine.
I'm going to do this for Lucy. I can't remember. Do we put glue on the egg or glue on the mold?
Glue on the clay.
The worm. So here we go.
But you're going to probably have to cut it.
I didn't even think about that.
Because it's too long.
I'll start at the top because she can put a flower there. Maybe I should go out here. Move all my crapola out of the way. Just give you a little. So I put a little bead of Titebond on there. And we're just going to go around.
Maisie, lay down, babes.
She says no. Okay, so I cut off about 1.5 inches from Lucy's there.
And I started mine at the bottom and went around. And that's how I did mine different. So you could put a flower on it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all in what you want to do. There's so many different ways. There's no right or wrong. That's
There
the
isn't.
great thing of that.
That's the truth. You know, it's just
We do so many. We watch the same people or have the same projects, and
we see it differently.
we do.
We
learn different.
Yeah, we sure do. So I've got the Titebond on there. Oh, it's okay. It'll wipe off.
Okay.
It's your egg. It's yours. Let me just.
It's okay. It's not mine.
It's not mine.
Okay, so I'm gonna dump mine out,
There we go.
and there we have that.
Look how nice.
There we have the beautiful little rosette, and that's going to go in the middle. So I have my candlestick here for reference, so I can see where it needs to go and kind of put it in the middle of it.
So there's that.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Get it on the middle.
There you go.
Oh yeah, see, good, because I like to put. I'm gonna put a flower to the side. So
Yes,
perfect.
that you can do that.
Get it right on the top of the egg centered by putting it on your candlestick. And there we have that.
And
then all I've got to do is put,
Thank you, Mama.
and you can always paint over. You know, save some paint.
thanks.
You can always paint over the glue that you've slopped on there or whatever.
Okay, now.
Or if, yeah, see, that's not wiping off too good. I don't want to take off any paint. So we can fix that. We'll see how it dries.
We'll see.
Okay, so once that gets nice and dried, then you can start your decorating.
And I don't know which
So-
one of these you wanted to use.
I'm sorry. Trolley
Because
poly.
I'm going to let y'all be big girls and do your own molds, because that's part of it.
It
That's
is.
part of learning.
It is.
So Lucy, whatever mold you want to use next, that's what you will do. I know I have my quick and tight.
Well, mine's here if you want to borrow mine.
I just had, oh, there it is. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, good.
Just
Just always remember to use cornstarch in your mold.
So whatever mold you want to do there, put cornstarch in it.
Oh, I know.
Hmm?
This one's kind of swanky.
Whichever one you want to do. Roll your little worm in and push down. Oh, put cornstarch in it. Here. You got it?
Thank you.
This is how you learn.
I'm like the most indecisive person ever.
Well, guess what?
I really am.
It's wonderful to learn. This is why we push. I mean, really.
Well, you
This
know,
is how you craft.
going through a fast food drive-through with her
Oh,
is torture for me.
Yeah. So see,
You've been here a million times. Why is it?
Because the menu changes, Mom.
Doesn't change that much.
well, that's
Sometimes
okay.
I'm doing a little,
That's
yeah.
okay. Crafting is so I had the idea of all of us just sitting down and getting wacky with stuff,
Yeah.
making stuff,
Yeah.
putting stuff in a pile and working. And I feel like this is such a great craft way to do stuff.
It is.
Because we never get to do this kind of stuff.
We don't. We don't really get time to play.
No, it's always like, get this done, get this done, get
Yeah.
this done, get this done.
Weekends, you know, are for chores.
We probably need
Yes.
toothpicks just to get that glue off. You know what I mean? And a wipey.
Yeah.
That might help.
I might be painting up over mine.
Aw, I'm going to try and do the white.
You do it, and I wish you the best.
Yeah. There's all different ways to do it.
There is, you know, there's no one certain way.
No.
That's what we like to tell you. Try to reinforce that with you. Is you don't have to do it. You watch our
cabbages.
The cabbages.
Oh, they're so cute.
Made one
They're
for
adorable.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mine
know.
was so different from Sherry's.
just by the simple way that she put it on the pan, you got to put it on a cookie pan or a baking sheet. We put it in that,
Yep.
put it in the oven to dry them out.
Yeah.
And hers turned out like beautiful, what do we say, bib lettuce.
Yeah.
Or butter lettuce. It was so pretty. So
It was.
anyway, you don't have to do everything the same as everyone else.
Okay, so now I just press this down in there.
Yes, as long as you got
Flatten it.
your cornstarch. Yep, just kind of roll it.
Yeah, and push down. Squish it really hard. Yeah. Make sure it's all the way in, and then take your thumb.
Okay.
Well, push it all the way in, all the way down first.
Yeah.
No. Mazzy. Dang, she got my birch piece. Come here. I'm going to get bit, y'all.
I know, so I'm telling you, don't. If
Hey.
she gets something from me, she can keep it. Unless it's going to hurt.
Y'all, I'm going to get bit. For chisel.
Mazel.
She got it. How'd she even find
I
it?
don't know. I probably dropped it. Y'all, I'm going to lose a limb.
Okay.
We're going to have to call 911.
I know, I'm telling you.
I don't think this is right.
Mad dog on the loose. Mad dog.
Y'all, I'm going to be taken down by a chihuahua.
What is she, like 10 pounds?
We're going to say that. Thank you, Lucy. She
A
loves you
10-pound
for it.
chihuahua?
She loves you. I don't even know what to say to that.
Okay.
She was giving me heartache.
She was.
We are back with our trims attached now, and we are getting ready to do the actual decorating on the inside. So here we go, guys.
So you can use whatever you want to use.
Yep. And we have stickers. If you use stickers, we would suggest that you paint the inside white
Mm-hmm.
because it just doesn't show up
It really
with the
doesn't.
dark.
And these are, they're nice.
They're beautiful.
but they're just
beautiful. But they
can't
show
see 'em.
through.
Yeah.
Yep. So what I did with my egg was I just took these and glued them in the back for color.
Yeah.
And I used the big ones, and that's what I had to do for
That's
mine.
what I did too, Laura.
Okay.
Just had to
Yep.
use them for color.
Yep.
Excuse me.
But
No
you can do
problem.
whatever
Yeah,
kind of diorama you're thinking.
Do it.
You can do. So,
I've got some berries here.
Mhm.
If you want to cut these off,
cute.
use those, whatever.
Okay.
And we're going to go with that. And then, like I said, we got some birch blocks. I unfortunately didn't do mine like I should have, and put the birch block down first, and then put the grass down. So I ended up having to use the craft stick and just break it off. So FYI, if you're going to use that, put that down
Exactly.
first.
So it's like Laura said, I'm going to start by putting,
Your birch block in first.
is that what you're doing?
I'm going to, just because it didn't, when I had to do my craft stick because I did my
I get
grass first.
I think I'm going to put my flowers in first. And
Your back flowers.
Yes, and the reason
yeah.
is because I couldn't get my hand
Yeah.
around my bunny rabbit.
And I'm using some needle nose pliers because it's a reach.
It really is. So I'm seeing that my little,
Thing came loose. Yep.
so I'm going to put that in the bag so
It's-
Massey can't get it,
And
sweetheart.
so I'm just, this thing right here, I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm doing.
And look, y'all, don't be thinking that it's going to turn out, everything's in a perfect place, and
'Cause
that
it's not.
don't be like that. Don't be like
Because no one's going to see it
Mm-mm.
in the back.
Nope. And you know what? This is only the second one that Laura and I have made.
Yeah.
We haven't, Lucy hasn't made a single one, as you can tell. So she's totally new to this.
Yeah. But
But-
see how you just attach that.
I love
Flower
that
in the back.
flower.
And then I did a flower right here. And I think I'm going to just dry brush that.
There you go.
Yep.
And I think I'm just going to take a paper flower and glue it
Mm-hmm.
on
Right
that
there.
little seam.
That's
hot
what I'm
glue it.
trying to do.
You know,
I made a scene.
and I have these other ones that look
It might
They're
be better
beautiful.
if
I
do
would
it,
use
yes.
that.
realistic.
I would do that.
I mean,
one.
that looks like something made out of candy.
Only because that might fade over time.
It might.
But
You're
do
right.
you? Do you?
The other one I made has the paper flowers, but
Oh,
I did
okay.
buy these because it looks real.
I don't know how I feel about what I just did.
No, I
Let's-
think it's beautiful.
let's
If
see.
you don't like it, take it off.
Take it off. If you don't like it, take it off.
Take it off.
Everything is fixable.
I don't know. It's not that bad. I think it's just the placement. Obviously, it's
Push it
not the
down.
flower's fault.
Girl.
Leaving
I
here
got them.
with a new mark.
Laura's gonna lose an arm. Mama gonna lose a finger.
Yeah.
I glued my arm.
Fun times.
So
It's
there
all
you
about
go.
that.
All right.
Lucy is just now getting into crafting, which is fine. She golly, I've been crafting with Laura since Lucy was a baby before then, so
See, what happened was.
What happened? We got tired of making crafts for you. We forcing you.
Yeah,
That's
I got
what it is.
married and I just moved into a house, and I was always jealous of Mom and
Aw.
Laura's DIY decor.
Laura, is that what you call me?
No, I call her Auntie.
There we go.
always
we
calls
go.
her auntie.
She's Auntie.
That's much better. I don't like being called that. That's a no-go. I don't
Sorry.
like it.
They don't want to call you Auntie. Now you know. She's Auntie.
See, do you need some? Do you
I
need some tweezers?
took the glue gun. I took the glue
I
gun
have
from her.
tweezers. Here,
Anyway,
let me get you some tweezers.
it
hon.
works a lot easier with
They're in that-
tweezers.
They're in that white basket in the very bottom, closest to you. Go straight down, and they're gold.
I'm not sharing my glue gun with her.
Thank you.
Well, you're really not sharing.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not
But it's
sharing
okay.
my glue gun
Do you have?
with Lucy.
No.
Sorry.
Okay.
Here, go ahead, Lucy.
No, that's okay. You don't have to. I got it.
No, I'm sharing my glue gun because I don't want to be like another certain someone that we watch.
We watched this crafter, and
She's supposed to be big time. Big time.
come on,
And she is.
and she has a fabulous
She really does.
YouTube show. But we just laughed and laughed because she had a friend. She had all her supplies over here, and the poor lady was trying to get her
Yeah.
glue gun.
She had a plug-in glue gun. And
Yeah, it was funny.
All right, what am I doing?
Okay,
I'm
so
like, it's not y'all. It's me.
so
I'm
do you
asking
want
myself.
anything in the back?
Mm,
If you don't, you don't.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. You can put some little flowers in the back to give it some color. You could put some of these in the back to give it color.
Okay,
Or you can go ahead and attach your birch.
that's what I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yep,
I don't want to do nothing
crazy.
out of order.
So, what I would do if I were you was probably put your glue down 1st and then put your wood block
I
down.
glued mine on my back of my block, but see,
You can do
here's
that.
the problem is it comes right
Comes off.
pretty much. You really have to like cover it with glue to keep it.
Mama
Yeah,
got
I'm
one.
gonna do
Down.
my liquid tight
It's okay. You know what?
because I'm scared it's gonna
It's gonna pop off.
well, not only that, but mess the layers of paper up.
What did I just
I could do that too.
Mine has little mazzle bites in it that I had to wrestle from her, and that's why I'm using
Oh,
this.
is that what you were showing me?
Yeah.
Okay, give me that.
So
Go
that's
on.
what I'm using.
talk to you?
There. Is that the first
Ooh,
time
you know
you've
what?
used my fancy glue gun?
I'm putting the girl in here, even though the boy is precious.
All right, you have your.
Oh,
Do you
snap.
have your? You gotta have your
I
birch
think I
piece.
did it off center.
That's
It's
okay.
It's okay.
Let me get her some food. I'm gonna cave. I'm caving.
Are you hot gluing the bunnies to the birch?
Yes. Here, give me a little squirt.
A little dollop.
A dollop.
Guess what?
Okay,
You
that's
won. You won.
Thank
You
you.
broke me down. There.
So you just put your bunny on something. We're using these cute little birch pieces. You don't have to use birch pieces. Of course, you can use anything. You just want to get your bunny up there so it can be seen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, it's going to be down low. You could use a chick if you can find a chick.
I'm gonna. Did the this work for you? The hot glue on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna add a bunch of stuff. That's what I did on my first one. I actually added so much different glues,
Oh, you did?
adhesives. Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and put my grass in.
I like how the little flower matches her pink
See?
skirt.
Yeah. Chicks would be cute in that too.
Yes. If you can
Mhm.
find a chick, there's something smoking.
Oh my
That
God.
was mine.
Oh.
You know those little,
Do you have yours on super hot?
No, I have mine on the middle one
Mm.
or the first one.
You know those little chicks we saw at the
Mhm.
Hobby Lobby
That are
all
fuzzy?
fluffy?
Yeah.
You know how funny it would be if you made one of these with those?
That'd be adorable.
Those are good
be
times.
fun.
Yeah, they are. Okay, here she's happy.
All right, she
over there.
won.
See, do you have y'all's like off to a...
I have mine in the middle. The other one, I have mine off to the side. But there is no right or wrong.
There really isn't. Look,
You
I'm
do
not,
what you need to do.
and I'm look. You could use moss. You know,
Oh,
Lucy
yeah.
wanted
That
me to-
reindeer moss
yeah.
would be beautiful.
So we
We just weren't paying for that.
no, we're not
No.
paying for that.
We're done.
So if you have dried moss, you can use that would work. Well, go buy some moss if you have to. Do what you got to do to get what
Yeah.
you want. But I'm so tickled about this little chick.
I am too. This is like so happy for me.
It's just joyful time.
What?
Oh, look at my little girl.
Aww.
I'm so happy.
Isn't she cute with the little cardigan? Exactly, I know.
So these are little memories of me and your mom's time.
Yep,
I
that's
know.
right.
I mean, this really is. We are just the wonderment.
See,
The wonderment.
It really is.
of our childhood.
It really, yeah. It really. You can't.
I wish
Yeah.
I could relate.
You had to be
I
there.
mean, we used to have sugar eggs with little brown marks where we would lick them.
Yes. Because we melted them with our nasty sugary mouths.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Because that's what we did.
You know, I remember being a kid. Some kids would, you know, their Easter basket would last for like weeks. Like they could hold their candy and not eat it. I'm like, what? Mine's gone in a week.
Ooh, Lucy.
But that was me.
And my daughter loved to find eggs. Loved to find eggs. So we would hide Easter eggs a month before Easter. You know, the plastic.
Yeah.
Easter and a month after. It was just like, and then, you know, we'd still be finding them.
Yeah.
Where I forgot we hid them.
That's happened at
So,
our house. a
Oh,
few
yeah. We'll
times.
find them in, you know, the
Yeah.
middle of summer. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving.
I love finding or, you know, doing eggs. Now, nobody can color eggs because they're, I don't know, $10 a dozen here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, we can't. I don't know. Maybe we should get some chickens. They're disgusting, but I think maybe chickens might be the
I
answer.
love chickens.
Yeah.
I want chickens and goats and a donkey.
Okay. Well, yeah, but you haven't seen a chicken go to the bathroom.
Well-
Once you witness that, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
You know, the whole chicken, the egg, I don't eat eggs very often. So I went to the grocery store and I was like,
Yeah,
what
they
in
get
the world?
expensive.
Yeah.
My coworkers,
They're $9.
Yeah. I have a few coworkers that have farms at home and they're selling them they'll just bring them into work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Laura, what is the name of your mold that you got from I.O.D? The one that we used.
I want to say it's Trimmings 3 or 4.
Okay. And these
maybe 2. I don't know.
okay.
There's so many trimmings
Okay.
out there.
So you can you might have a store near you that sells I.O.D molds. You can find them on Etsy.
That's the only way I was
Different.
able to
Mhm.
find them was
Yeah.
on Etsy. But there's so many Trimmings molds that they have.
Okay. And this little one that came out of mine, that's from the Primitive mold. It's just called Primitive. And they have that on Etsy as well. And I love that because it's got like jackrabbits on it. Jackrabbits? Yeah. Long-eared, skinny, jumping rabbits. And,
That's
you know,
classy.
it's very,
Very
tulips.
That could be on a
I got the
tapestry.
acorn.
A tapestry. Laura got this beautiful one. It's
think
got
it's over there.
acorns and oak leaves on it.
Here's mine so far.
Beautiful.
But
Oh, you can't really do
I don't know
that.
if it's over there, Sherry. I might have taken
I
it.
don't see it.
Okay, yeah, I took it upstairs. But
Mm-mm.
those are really nice because they do have the lip. I did make a flower with this one. I will say it's harder because it doesn't have a lip. So when
Yeah.
you put the clay in, it comes
Yeah,
up.
it's got a lip all around. The I.O.D ones do that. So it helps you kind of cut off the clay.
When you're
Yeah.
using your thumb.
So it doesn't have so much of an edge when you pop
For
it out.
crisp.
Yeah.
And these are so detailed.
They are. They're beautiful. Unbelievable.
So detailed. So yeah, this is Trimmings, and I'm not sure which Trimmings mold there is because there are so many.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord help.
There we go. So we're just having a good time.
And
So
the paper mache's diorama, Amazon. Most everything else was Dollar Tree or here you go. I thought you were grabbing that.
No, I'm gonna strawberry in a minute.
These were Hobby Lobby. These were Dollar Tree. Just the regular adhesives, craft paint.
Yep. And for using the molds, look where Lucy burnt me. The glue is stuck. I have a memory.
So sorry.
This is, and for using the molds, you just any cornstarch.
Mm-hmm.
Any cornstarch will work.
Yep.
So.
And we got the birch logs at Hobby Lobby, or you can use craft stick, which is what I used on that.
Let me move all this stuff out of there so we can see your beautiful egg.
So I've got a boy and a girl, and there we have that.
And we have that, Lucy. You're gonna have to flip yours around so everybody can see.
Forever.
No,
I
you're
apologize.
fine.
But
That's
here's
the fun of crafting.
mine so far. There you go.
Beautiful.
Let me see. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. I love it.
Very nice. I like the way you put the eggs in the back. That's pretty.
Different ideas. You don't have to do it the same way everybody else
Nope.
does. So
Not at all. So we are finishing that up, and we're gonna let Lucy finish up. You take your time. That's what it's about.
it is. We're just having fun.
Okay, guys, we are finished with our eggs, and I'm going to give Lucy hers to show.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to show this camera.
Yep.
Here's mine. I wanted to make like a garden scene. So I put a lot of flowers and some strawberries, tucked some eggs in back there.
It's beautiful.
Gave it some dimension.
Love it.
Yes.
Very nice.
Sherry.
And then mine is much simpler. It's just got my little girl with some flowers in the background to kind of brighten up the back.
That's gorgeous.
And got some little eggs in the front. I kind of wanted it to match the little boy that I made. But I added some more flowers around the rim in the front. So I'm happy with her.
And there is my little girl. Ooh, my little E6000 hasn't done yet. So I'm going to hold it like, well, I might have to reapply that. So no big deal.
No,
I'll take that
no
off.
problem.
And there is mine with the little girl. And I made her a little more delicate just because it's a little girl. And there we have those.
Mhm.
And we are done with our little egg dioramas. And we hope you enjoyed this. We had so much fun making these.
Did.
And we hope this inspires you to do some Easter crafts like this and brings back some memories of your childhood.
Does. It really, really does. So.
Yep. And we will see you next time on Crafty Chaos.
Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.